Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how Gen Z are freaking hypocrites. Gen Z are a bunch of hypocrites, and I am Gen Z. I'm the prime of Gen Z, I'm 18, right? And I've grown up on technology from the age of 8, okay? I am very much included in this video and the problem, okay? I am not trying to sound holier than thou. I just want to hopefully maybe shift someone's opinion to be a little bit more open-minded. One of the most valuable qualities in this day and age is to be open-minded. Our generation acts like we have that down pat, like we are the most progressive generation. We are open-minded, we are inclusive, our body positivity, we are God, we love everyone, we support everyone, feminism, slay. When we are no better than any one of the previous generations, we just put pretty labels on things. The generation before us was sitting there thinking we're so progressive because they let gay people marry, right? That was progressive back then, and they were doing the most. They were doing the most. And we are in the same position now, being like, wow, we are so inclusive. We're just another generation. And as much as we're inclusive, we're more inclusive than the generation before us, we are still closed-minded on so much, if not more. We are the most hateful generation I have ever seen because of the reach we have. Like, the hate that is out in the world blows my mind. I'm so privileged in saying this, and I thank God every day I was born. No, I don't. I'm sorry, I'm not religious. But I am so grateful every day to wake up in New Zealand because I am surrounded by truly genuine people, for the most part, who just respect each other. But it blows my mind how many people hide behind a screen and are the most god-awful things that I couldn't imagine ever hearing in real life. If you have the ability to go destroy somebody else behind a screen, you are the most cowardly person. And I truly understand that it is coming from within, and I hope with everything in me that you find true happiness and confidence. But that is going to take time, and while that takes time, we cannot be sitting here saying we're the best generation, we're body positive, we're inclusive. For example, back in the day, right, skinny was the beauty standard. Right? Skinny was the beauty standard, and it destroyed so much of that generation and our mothers and diet culture, and it has led to so much impact on this generation, the generation before us, because their beauty standard on women was very, very slim, right? That has always happened. There's always been a beauty standard in this world, no matter what country you live in, no matter what culture you're a part of, no matter where in the world, there have always been beauty standards. There always will be. Unfortunately, the world will probably forever place an unhealthy level of desire and value in beauty. However, in this day and age, we have taken that to a unbelievable degree, right? There is not only a body type you have to have, but there is an exact look you need to replicate to be pretty. Everyone pushes the exact ideal of one person or a group of people that the entire world should look like, right? It's not just about slim girls or thick girls are pretty. We have to have a certain hair color, have a certain hair texture, have a certain hair routine, have a certain skin texture, have a certain skin routine, have a certain style, have a certain body type, have certain shaped boobs, have certain shaped bum, but have a big bum, but it has to come alongside with a slim waist that has 11 line abs, but not perfectly lined, defined abs, because that's masculine. We want women to be in the gym and being fit, but don't get bulky. That's too masculine. That it goes on forever, and it is being pushed by our generation. Like, it blows my mind that we can sit here and say that we're inclusive and we're the most progressive, the most accepting generation, when the world has never been so divided ever. For me, I had one video go viral in my whole life, and it was a leg day I posted. It got 2 million views on TikTok, and I was just going through my leg routine. I'm a personal trainer, so it's kind of a part of my job to post on social media in the fitness realm. I posted a video about my leg day, and I was going a bit fast in that video, right? I got so ripped to shreds in the comments, like people saying, what is this girl doing? Like, you need to go home. Not everyone needs to be in the gym. This can't be real. This has to be a joke. Is this satire? I would laugh at you if I was in the gym. And I am beyond grateful that I couldn't care less. Honestly, I might just be autistic, but I can't really comprehend that there are people saying that to me. Like, it just, words on a screen, like, I'm like, like, a few of them got to me. A few of them, I will admit, touched me deep inside, hit a nerve. However, 90% of them, I got, the entire thing was hate. There was probably 10% of people being nice. But most of the comments, when they were hateful, I'm very grateful for the fact that I can just, like, kind of laugh them off or, like, make fun of that, because I think it's so embarrassing for them. If you're in comments hating, please, like, reevaluate your values, reevaluate what you want to get out of life, and what led you to having time to be able to put your energy into taking away from somebody else. Like, how did you end up here? Because once upon a time, right, we were in caves fighting for our food. So what led you to being so privileged and so out of touch that you could hide behind a screen and destroy someone you don't know? But the fact that there was that much hate around somebody moving, somebody exercising, somebody putting in the effort blows my mind. This is what the entire world is pushing on us. We have to be fit, we have to be healthy, we have to work out and be slim and whatever the fuck. And now you're going to still hate on people for doing that exact thing, adding to the societal standards and the hate on other people, other women, other men. You are you are taking away from the life you want and from where you want to be by putting your energy into these awful things. When you are practicing this over and over again, being nasty, I don't care if it's 1 second of your day, right? I do not care. If you are able to leave a nasty comment, you are beating that own ideal into your own head, right? Every single person in that comment section on my video beating the drum that I was doing the form wrong, I was whatever the fuck, okay? Whatever they were saying, they are drilling it into everyone else who reads those comments and their own head that you have to be perfect in the gym, that you are going to be judged when you're walking into the gym. The gym is a terrifying place that you have to be knowledgeable before you go, which are all so unbelievably untrue. Everyone in this day and age is just critical. And I wouldn't care, right? I wouldn't care if we followed in everyone else's footsteps of the past generations, right? Every generation is fucked in some way, right? Whether it be 100 years ago where people were literally going to wars, or the generation before us where you got looked at for holding hands with the same gender. But it was natural progression, right? Natural progression. There's always going to be something in each generation that holds us back, that we need to learn from, that we need to grow from to impact the next generation. We'll wait till the end of time. This generation, we are digging a hole that I don't know if the future generations will ever be able to come back from. Like, there is no way to feel confident anymore, because even I have gone to school for the gym, right? And I'm not saying I'm perfect. When I'm in the gym, I know I'm safe. I know that what I'm doing has led to progress, and I know I'm having fun. That's all that matters to me. Even in knowing that, I went to school for this. I've been training for 4 years. Reading those comments felt like, oh my God, like, do I know nothing? Like, I started second guessing my entire experience in the gym. I'm only 18, okay? I have a long way to go, but I also know a lot for my age. And for a second there, I felt like the dumbest, smallest person. And I got over this really quickly. Like I said, comments don't really affect me. But there was a split second where I really felt the last 5 years that I've worked towards where I am fitness-wise, they all of a sudden went away for a second, and I felt like I was doing everything wrong. And that is what our generation is pushing, that you are never going to be doing something right. You are never going to be pretty enough. You are never going to be smart enough. You are never going to be funny enough. You are never going to be good enough. If you're a slim person, right, you have to be body positive. You have to love your body, but not too much, because that's insulting to others. But you also have to explain that these are just your genetics. Do not push this on anyone else. Be careful, because you might hurt other people's feelings. But also, you don't have an ass, and you don't have tits, and you honestly look like shit, but you're the beauty standard, so you cannot be insecure because you're the beauty standard, you're slim, so you cannot be insecure, but you also suck and everyone hates you. I don't know what got so lost in translation that our generation can't see that life fucking sucks. Life fucking sucks, right? Everyone's born into a world where there are really horrible things that go on in this world, and everyone's born into the same world. Everyone has childhood trauma. Everyone is going through something. Everyone hurts. And our generation is so unbelievably in touch with the fact that we are just human. Like, we aren't some super race robots that can fucking spin around and we look like someone new, or spin around and we have a new job, or spin around and No, we're human. Life is so hard and challenging and exhausting, and I don't know how 8 million people do it. 8 billion people do it every day, because fuck me, I've only been doing it for 18 years and I was about to quit 8 years before that now. I don't know why that our generation can't understand, for the life of them, that people will make mistakes. People aren't perfect. There's no mindset you should have, right? There's no one mindset you should have, because that is the beautiful thing about this world. But you can't sit there and say you're progressive and positive and accepting if you are still closed-minded. You're making some shitty decisions, and it's letting the world down. Honestly, I think Gen Z, we say that we're the best generation and we're so cool and we're so progressive, but I think we're like so far from where humans need to be. I think that's another thing, is like cancel culture these days. Like, our generation doesn't understand in forgiveness and mistakes and fuck. You wouldn't believe what the generation before us was doing. If you're getting mad at people for like tweets that they made when they were 8, like, oh God, like some generations were blowing each other up. Like, just take a second to think, is it that deep? Is it that deep? Or are we just lost in this fake reality that is the internet? Because it's not a real reality. It's not tangible. You're still waking up in your own country every day in your own bed and having to go face people. Just fucking take a chill, Bill Rose. Just fucking chill. Life's not that deep. Let me know what you want to see next. I love doing these like long fucking important videos, but I also love just being funny and jokey. So I don't know. Yeah, let me know what you want to see next. And bye-bye. Just a whole big point of this video, but I'm gonna say it now. We haven't progressed any further than just being another generation. We're no more open-minded. We've just, like, it's just a different topic that we've decided is too far or not far enough. We are trying to say that we have all this knowledge, all this open-mindedness, when we're not. We've moved one step up like every other generation did for the rest of time, when we have the ability through technology, through where we are in society, to make such a change, a real lasting for generations to come change, and we are just absolutely fucking it up.